Okay. It's me, Yati again. As I've already introduced myself with the previous video, let's move on to a presentation about how artificial intelligence might affect employment within the hospitality sector in this video. So, as AI is being used widely in recent years, and as a person who is currently working in a technological education organization, I choose this topic to present about it today. So we will see about how AI impact, like AI impact in the hospitality industry, and we will explore how AI is reshaping, creating new opportunities and challenges for employment in this presentation. So as we are talking about AI so far, let's define what we mean by artificial intelligence. So AI refers to systems or machines like that can perform tasks that typically require like human intelligence. So these tasks include things like learning from data, making decisions, also recognizing speech, faces, and even translating languages. So these are the introduction of AI and how AI is being used in the hospitality industry. Let's see about that. So, in the hospitality industry, AI is becoming an increasingly important tool right now and is used in a variety of areas like online booking assistance, also personalized guest services, and inventory management, and even like customer complaint management. So, why is it important to discuss AI in this context? These top developments are directly impacting the job we know today and the future of work as well. As AI, as AI continue to evolve, and it's crucial to understand how this shift will affect employees so far in the hospitality sector as well. So now that we have a basic understanding of what AI is and why it's matter, now let's take a closer look at how it is already being used in the hospitality industry. So these are the in this topic like current AI application in hospitality. Well, discuss. So AI is already making significant stride in the hospitality, like from hotels to restaurant and travel services. Let's look at some current application. First, chatbot. Like many hotels and travel companies now use AI-powered chatbots, like to answer customer questions around the clock, like 24/7. For example, like these bots can assist with like room availability or help with rebooking reservation as well. So this is how it's used right now. And the second one is like facial recognition. Some hotels are using facial recognition like for freshers, contactless check-in and check-out. So you can simply scan your face and you're just good to go. So this is so easy right now without the key card or something like that. So that is how it's used right now. And the third one is like robotic concierge. In certain hotels, like the robots handle tasks like delivering room services or cleaning common area, and they are used in that way. And don't forget about analytic as well. And that's the last one. So this is an AI system which help analyze booking patterns like predict demand and recommend ideal pricing or staffing level. That will allow manager to make smarter decision, and that will be like really helpful and so convenient for the manager to do their work efficiently, like more effective. Okay. These are just a few examples, but I think they highlight how AI is not just a tool, like a single technology, and it's a suite of tools that are making like hospitality industry more efficient, effective, and data-driven as well. So, but with all these technological changes, how exactly is employment being affected? So, in this topic, let's figure it out. So now let's talk about the positive impact first, as AI has on employment. So the first one is like new job creation. And AI isn't just about like replacing jobs, it's also like creating new ones. Roles like AI system managers, also like data analytics and robot maintenance specialists are now in demand. And these positions are not didn't exist even exist a few years ago, and that will be like a common position in the future and like a recent year as well. So the first one is like that. And the second one is like shifting responsibility. So AI also like how do I say allow employee to shift do more meaningful roles. For example, like instead of spending times on routine tasks like checking in gases, in that case, receptionists can now focus on improving guest experience or managing loyalty programs, right? So this shift can like bring greater job satisfaction and also customer satisfaction as well. So that is like a win-win situation. And that's the second one. And the third one is like a rapid effect, which can be said as a growth through efficiency. So like when AI help a business operate more efficiently that and boost profit. So what kind of thing that can lead to? It's obviously like can lead to like growth. So with that growth, come with the potential for like more hiring. So AI can actually contribute to a net increase in jobs. So more profit, more growth, more hiring. So that's it. So we can just like need to adapt correctly in that case. So that's the one. So after we say about like positive impact, we cannot ignore the negative impact as well that will bring with it. AI will bring with it. So let's move to like challenges and threats. So, on this topic, like one of the biggest concern is like job displacement, right? So some jobs like room cleaning and basic food preparation, and even like from desk operation are increasingly being held, like handled by machine or robot. So, while it can like make processes more effective, like and efficient, it also puts certain jobs at risk as well. So that's the biggest concern. And second is like the demand for tech skills. So as more taxes become automated, there is a growing need for employee with tech skill as well, right? So workers now need digital literacy, and in some cases, even coding knowledges will needed in that will be like need in this area. So this can be a tough transition, especially for like older employees or those from like region with less access to technology or like developing area. So this can be a like difficult transition. And that's the second one. And the third one is like skill gap. So there's like there's a like risk of a skill gap where the workers who lose their jobs may not have the qualification needed for the new role created by the AI and also in the future. So addressing this gap is like crucial to ensuring that all workers can like thrive in this changing environment. So the skill gap is also can be a challenge thing for us. And the final thing is like emotional labor. So why AI can like handle transition, data, and logistics extremely well, is to struggle with like delivering emotional intelligence, something that lie at the very heart of hospitality, right? So welcoming like for example, welcoming a stressed traveler and dealing with a complicated guest complaint or creating a sense of comfort. So these are the deeply human interaction that robots simply cannot replicate at the same level as well. So if this sector, like hospitality sector, focus too much on like automation and forget the emotional side, it risks like damaging the very guest experience that make hospitality special. So we gotta have to like fix about that, and we gotta have to research about that for sure. So these are kind of like the challenges we are having and we might have in the recent year because of the evolution of AI in the hospitality sector. So these are the some impacts, positive and negative impact that can be happening in the employment. So to better understand about how these opportunities and challenges play out in real life, let's look at a few case studies and real world examples. So in this session, we're gonna discuss and I'm gonna present about case study and example. So there are like two examples that I will present on this topic. The first one is like AI chatbots used in Maria hotels, and the second thing is like robot staff using like Hannah hotel. So let's move on to the first one first. First, AI chatbot at Maria hotels. So Maria Hotel use like AI chatbot on platform like Facebook Messenger and their website. And like so these bots, what kind of thing these bots? So these bots can answer frequently asked questions and even help guests make bookings. So it can like reduce the load on call center agents and let human staff focus on more complex issues. uh that's the that's the benefit thing that we are using right now. And that is like according to record, it can be said as a like pioneer in integrating like how do I say integrated chatbot technology within hospital operation, which allow guests to make a specific requests such as like extra towels or additional toiletry directly from their mobile device. So that's the first thing and first example of this. And the second thing is like robot staff of Hana hotels. So Hana hotels, which is translated to like real hotel, that is located in Japan. So this hotel gained worldwide attention for its use of robots, like from reception robots that interact with guests via chat screen or voice commands, like to facial recognition for room access, and even robotic porters that help in carrying luggages. So these are the users. And the one thing which like attract my attention why I researched it was like room assistant AI, which they say have a like Julie shape and it can be used by gases to command for like lights, temperature, and alarms. But however, despite its innovation, like many of these robots were eventually removed, and now the hotel adopted a hybrid model, like combining human and like how do I say, robot stuff. So I think they show that like why automation can be like really helpful. It's not always like a complete solution, right? So sometimes the human touch is irreplaceable. So that's the case. So now we have seen some kind of great example of AI in action, and it's clear that while it offers like incredible efficiency, it also has its limitation as well, right? So as we look to the future, we need to remember that AI is just one part of the equation as well. So as we are talking about AI in the future, let's figure it out some trends that might happen in the future employment in the hospitality sector as well. So in this sector, I will talk about future employment trend. And one of the like trend is hospitality is the rise of new hybrid roles, like combining technology and customer service, like hospitality. So employees now like are no longer just focused on face-to-face interaction, and they are now expected to work with AI tools like chatbots, booking systems, and guest preference software. So this means like staff must be both tech savvy and people oriented, right? Like for example, a receptionist might greet guests while also managing a smart check-in system. So there will be like a challenges to use like technology that efficiently while still maintaining a warm personal experience. So that's the one. And in the future, this vendor role will become more common, I guess, and the workers who can handle book tech and like human interaction will have a clear advantage in the job market as well. So that's the first one. The second one is like personalized experience and the need for emotional intelligence. So Even with all these technology, personalized experience will still be like extremely important in hospitality, as we know that. So AI can help gather the analyze data such as like guest preference, room temperature, or favorite food, something like that. But it cannot replace the emotional connection like between employees and guests as well have. Like for example, AI might know like when a guest like to check in, but only a human employee can recognize if they had a long or like stressful travel day. So and they can like offer a comforting word or extra assistance that can like light up the guest mood. So like so that's the example. And so why AI technology like will assist in delivering personalized services. The human ability to create like meaningful like emotional connection will I think always be a key part of the job, right? So that's the one. And as we discuss the future of hospitality so far, and another key trend we must address is the growing need for continuous learning and adaptability. So the second, that one is like, even though with new technology, like with like as new technology being introduced at the time, so employee will need to like keep learning and adapting so that they could like catch up the trends or something like that. So business will also focus on training programs to help workers stay updated with the like latest tech. So this means that the employee who are willing to learn new tools and improve their skills will have, I think, more opportunity as I mentioned above. So more kind of training programs will happen. So training will likely to become like ongoing part of the working in hospitality as well. And ensuring that employees are always prepared for the next big change. That's the one they have to like expect. So let's look at one final point to consider as well. So that is the like the raw AI as a supported tool rather than a replacement for human workers. So the title is like as a support tool, AI as a support tool, not a replacement. Because like we have to like it's really important to remember that AI will support, not replace human, right? So for example, like AI will handle repetitive tasks like I mentioned above, like answering common questions or managing booking system. But human will like remain essential for complex tasks that require like judgment, creativity, and empathy, that kind of thing. For example, like why AI can help making a booking process smoother is the hotel staff that will provide the customer service that make like get still memorable. And so AI will allow employee to focus more on like meaningful tasks, such as solving problems or making special requests happen. So given these trends and example, like we need to ensure that AI continue to grow. As AI continue to grow, we are prepared for this like transformation. So in that case, how do we move forward in a way that profit both business and employee? So now let's explore how can we prepare for the future and what can we do to moving forward. So in this topic, I would like to present about some kind of threat that we need to prepare for the future. So the first and the foremost is for sure investing in training. Like company must invest in training and employee at all level will need opportunity to upskill, whether that mean like learning basic digital literacy or mastering more advanced tech skill. That's the thing that we need, and that's the first and the core move that is really important for the preparing in the future as well. And the second thing is like preserving human interaction. Like even AI become more prevalent, we must remember that human interaction is still wider than hospitality, and I believe it's really important, and that's why I've been mentioning it again and again. And like because guests often value warmth, also empathy and personalization. The quality AI still struggle to replicate, right? So like maintaining this kind of human touch will always be essential. So that's the second thing we should consider about that. And the third in thing is like addressing ethical concerns. So there are also like ethical questions to consider. However, like how do I say, how do we protect employees right in the face of automation? And another thing is like what kinds of thing can happen, like what kind of things, for example, like personal data collected by AI system or example like is this safe or something like that. So another question is like should there be regulation governing like AI's role in the workplace as well? So these are the like important questions that businesses and governments, also society as a whole, will need to address. That's the questions. So we gotta have to think about it while we are preparing for the future as well, and for sure. So these are the facts that we need to like prepare for that we will need to prepare for the future in the like employment in hospitality sector as well. So this is like final thing, and let's wrap up everything we have discussed today, like with some key takeaway. So let's move on to like conclusion. So as conclusion, like to sum it up all, AI is for sure already here. And even if we don't like it, so we can rip it off. And it's also transforming like and reshaping the hospitality industry from like chatbots to robots to predictive analytics. And we are seeing real change, like tangible change for sure. And this change will like certainly impact employment for sure. And some job may disappear, but many more will evolve. So the key to navigating this transformation is for sure adaptability. So if businesses invest in upskilling their workforce, and also if workers like remain open to learning, and AI can be seen as a like partner, not a threat, as a partner or like a support, but not a threat or replacement. So in the end it's about like finding a balance between like efficiency and human touch, and also between automation and empathy. So this is just about the balance. And yeah, so this is all for the presentation today, and thank you for your time listening to my presentation today, and I will looking forward to the good news. And thank you, and I'm Yati, and I present about this presentation for today. So thank you very much for your time.